got two boys, Jackson, who's 8-year-old, and Samuel, who is a little over 7.5. Well, I had adopted Samuel from Colombia, and he just absolutely loved water. But with his Down syndrome and with his ADHD, he was very impulsive and had no regards for his own personal safety around water. And so when we got home after the adoption, one of the things I felt was most important was to get him to be able to swim to safety. Samuel takes adaptive swim lessons, and I also have private swim lessons for Jackson at the same time.
Adaptive swim lessons allow us to work with the children who would struggle in group lessons. It gives us the ability to truly adapt the lesson to whatever the children need. So if it's children that have trouble talking and responding and listening to verbal cues, we do a lot of showing and acting and playing. Samuel has Down syndrome. We're working with listening and behavior and impulse control.
They might not see water as a danger. More often than not, they see of it as something that's exciting and new, but they don't understand the dangers around it. That if they were to jump in water over their head, they need to, let's jump, turn, grab to get back to the wall, swim, float, swim.
By the end of the first school year I worked with him, I knew that if he were to jump in, he could come back up and he would go back to the wall. If he goes underwater, he's not going to swallow it. He knows how to keep his mouth shut or blow bubbles and keep the water out of his mouth.
Nice job, Samuel. It did save his life on one occasion when he jumped in with no adults around him. We were up at the cabin, and he snuck out of the cabin and just ran down to the water and jumped off the end of the dock. By the time I got to the end of the dock, he was just swimming along as though he knew exactly what he was doing. I had a heart attack, but he was perfectly safe at that point. The swimming lessons has really given him confidence, and now we're working on strokes and preparing him to be on an adaptive swim team so he can participate with other kids and do more things with his big brother. Before I got Samuel, his biggest disability was simply lack of opportunity. And now he's got all sorts of opportunities and he's showing the world what he's capable of.